When the fog lifted the first time tonight, there was many torches on the land of Wire Ranch, and a guardian dead on the porch. 2 torches surrounding it, and at least 5 arrows buried in a tight cluster in its throat.
Macintosh is on the back of your horse.
It's the Gila.
Gina.
Never mind.
Macintosh,
Yes?
after we go to the camp, you may have to leave. Do not take this as an insult.
I just didn't have a horse.
It's alright.
What to Macintosh?
You're welcome.
We have to remember this place is blessed and will be protected. Set the warding fighters.
You okay?
Yes.
Not.
My horse took the misfire, not me.
I'm very sorry for this thing. I gave her a very large gun. I should have thought of this.
It is all right. That is why I sent Dream Chaser away. I was not going to ride her after that.
My Puku has also gathered an arrow as well.
Hello, Yas. Welcome
I
to
could
stream.
just maybe have grazed her.
It sounds like more incidents have taken place. Explain to me what has happened so far, in order, if anyone can recall these events.
I believe I have been around for most of it and can recall the order. 2 days back, James, Dala, and myself rested at the fire. We heard the whimpering of a dog over the hill towards the Wire Ranch. We went to investigate and saw the red one. It ran onto the land, and James wished to warn the people there to prepare for the gray ones. So we crossed the boundary line and entered the land. This moment that we did this, a gray wolf was set upon us, and we had to fell it. We joined with the iron-suited man, Poterwaya, who owns this land, and several of his ranch hands. Told them, when night comes, the fog will come, the whistles will come. Be ready. This is what you should do. While we did this thing, and the whistles came, Dala's best Puku grazed about 20 feet away from us, without a sound, without me seeing any motion. It was killed and skinned, left behind to rot. No more attacks came that night, but me and James both heard the whispers telling us to come to the trees. When we returned to camp, we discovered Tekewa. She had woken not long back. And apparently there had been trouble in the camp. Her friend and brother, Mario, who we have welcomed there, was resting, and outlaws came for him. These same outlaws threatened Tekewa. We know your face. We know where you lay. Anyone finds this out, we will kill you. And then it was quiet for a time. The next day, 2 people have returned to us. Marshal Logan Black wishes to have words with you, to know when you are available. And the man called Kuekwa has come back to this land, but I do not know if he wishes words.
All right.
And then today, as we sat at the fire, the fog came in. There were many more of us. We noticed a torch on the hill. And then came whistles, and then wolves attacked from both sides, from behind us through our teepees, and from in front of us in the trees. We fought this off, and morning came, and Tomosak and Chila returned. Nuena awoke. And since we have simply been waiting, holding off. When the fog lifted the first time tonight, there was many torches on the land of Wire Ranch, and a guardian dead on the porch. 2 torches surrounding it, and at least 5 arrows buried in a tight cluster in its throat. And then the lock came to tell Mr. Coulter he should leave his home, and this is when you found us.
Very well. I apologize for my absence, for a sickness has taken over me. It would appear that a time is not waiting. We must continue our trials, finish them, and then address this enemy who seems to be growing in strength and presence.
Oh, shit.
Here is something that I wish for all of you to know when it comes to this Tatswana. Remember that it is testing you, analyzing your movements. If you react to something that it does, it will remember how you reacted to this thing. It will put together all of your habits until it knows you inside and out. And then it will abuse these things. Just as you think it is luring you to one side, it will blindside you from another. It has all the time in the world, it would seem, to do these things, to study us. It is what it did last time. And when we least expected it, it struck. It captured. Be very cautious being in places that are public, such as the large tree or this wrench. Drawing unwanted attention, it is hard to keep up with who is doing what. We should continue to avoid provocation as best as we can. We should do our best to keep to ourselves. Let the law carry out their business. They have a duty to fulfill, and there's nothing that we can say or do that will stop them. We must hope that the marshals who are aware of this thing guide them in this.
Oh, I have a question, Wowie, if I may.
Huh?
This Elias Bishop has had words with me and was wishing to ride with us to help us with this thing. And to a, what was this Puku killer? What was his name?
Zhao.
Zhao. He has been killing his own Puku simply because, something...
He tired it out during a race and lost.
This was it.
It is no doubt that this thing that this man does to his horse is a disgrace and a great insult. But so are many evil things that we cannot control. As far as Elias Bishop, this is the man that had issue with Sharp Tongue. Has been treating this thing as a spectacle. He is not welcome here to ride amongst us. He will get many killed if he continues his ways. Wada spoke of this man taking
I probably
no
am
less than
going
8
to
or
be,
9
yeah.
into the heart of the trees, only to bring them under attack moments later. I am afraid we cannot trust anyone but ourselves. And we must focus on ourselves and strengthen ourselves. Trials will resume tomorrow.
Well,
For
looks
all
like
of
I'm
you
streaming
who
tomorrow.
wish to do this thing, I suggest you make yourself around and ready.
Oh,
Tala, you will fulfill your trial of courage. And the rest of you, your trial of strength.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate